Hey, what's up, everyone? This is basically Coffee with Austin on day 6.5 of my 7-day fast. Yes, I only have a day and a half left. Day 5, I started introducing about 6 ounces of black coffee, which I kind of baby for like a good 45 minutes. I think today's been a little longer because I've been journaling and just planning some things out while I've been drinking it. So I think I've been sipping on it for about an hour now, this 6 ounces. But yeah, day 5, it was pretty awesome because I felt great the whole day for the most part, especially I think the coffee. I am a slow caffeine metabolizer, which if you want to know more about that, Megan wrote a great blog about how different people metabolize coffee differently. And yeah, that link's in my bio. But I'm a slow metabolizer, so the caffeine hit me later in the day, so I was like wired pretty much all evening, and it felt great. The downside of that, because I felt so good, is I really wanted to eat. I haven't, not yet. I still got till tomorrow night. But it is a lot harder watching Megan eat dinner and her dessert and everything else. She has like this amazing looking smoothie she makes for dessert. I'm just sitting there watching it. I've also been still sprouting seeds and stuff, so I'm stocked up for when I'm done with this fast, and I've been soaking and drying a bunch of nuts again, so I'm ready. So it's like I'm around food a lot, and yesterday it was tough because I felt good. It's just like, oh, I feel good, I want to eat. Believe it or not, training, I still took it easy. That was exhausting. I felt really good. I'm obviously still cold. I'm bundled up, and it's like in the 60s here in Colorado. But yeah, last night, again, I was pretty wired from the caffeine. Being a slow metabolizer, it was interesting to see and feel. But as far as like, usually when I have caffeine, sometimes if I have too much, I get anxious. I'm just like moving too fast, and I kind of lose my kind of groundedness I usually have. But that really didn't happen. It was like a good mixture of fasting and the coffee. And again, the coffee, I think I forgot to mention, is to promote autophagy, which is basically the promotion of the reproduction of healthy cells. Because when you do a prolonged fast, your organs and everything actually shrink. And the idea behind after that is that when you reintroduce the food and they start growing back, that healthy cells start to grow and form in place of kind of the damaged and possibly harmful cells that were in there. So that's one reason for the prolonged fast. But yeah, last night was feeling good. Stomach, that was like the best night as far as like stomach churning. That it didn't really happen last night, which was cool. Slept all right. I have been sleeping good. The weird thing is, I think I've been forgetting to mention too, is the last 3 nights I've had dreams about food. Yeah, like intense dreams. I'm not one to usually remember my dreams. Usually, I like wake up, maybe I'll remember for a few seconds, then go back to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning, I forget them. But the last 3 nights, they're pretty vivid dreams. The first night, what was it? I was at a buffet. I had a bunch of food. The second night, the second dream was another buffet, but it was specifically the desserts, and I specifically remember blueberry cheesecake out of all things, and just like drooling over it. I don't know where that came from. I am kind of on a blueberry kick, but yeah, I don't know. And then last night I was grocery shopping. I was grocery shopping at King Super, and I woke up as I was driving to Costco. So these dreams aren't ever about eating the food, it's just about getting the food. Those first 2 nights, me getting the buffet, it was just like me grabbing the food, like, oh, and filling my plate up. But never me eating the food, and then I wake up just like, oh, I'm hungry, like, I want to eat. Just some funny noticings that I'd share. But yeah, today's day 6.5 basically, and I'm feeling really good. Again, sipping my coffee, journaling this morning. and about to hit my workout. Again, nice and easy workout. But other than that, all things are normal. Oh, I did get yesterday a ketone meter, ketone and glucose meter. I got a Keto Mojo. That's the one kind of Dom D'Agostino, who's big on keto, kind of recommends. I had another buddy who I reached out. I was between a couple of them who uses this one and like ties up to my phone. But you prick your finger, you measure your blood glucose and ketone levels, and it'll sync to your phone and graph it. It's pretty cool. I did it yesterday, actually after my bouillon, because that's what's like arrived from Amazon, and I just wanted to play with it, knowing that like, yeah, bouillon's basically the meal I've been having, right? It's just sodium and some flavor, and I dilute the hell out of it, and I just slowly drink it as Megan eats her dinner, and that's kind of like been my dinner, just to sit down. But I did it after that, and yeah, it was just interesting. I'm still in ketosis, obviously. Not as high as I thought I'd be, but I need a lot more data before I could really extrapolate anything or gather any conclusions, so I'm not too tied to it. But that's something I plan on doing my next fast, and throughout the month of May, is using that device to find, there's protocols to find food intolerances. So you kind of do it, you do 3 samples. I think it's like an hour before your meal, an hour after the meal, and then 3 hours after that meal. And you measure that, and there's specific things you look for to see if foods are triggering insensitivities to your gut and blood glucose and all that. And I want to see what foods spike my glucose levels too, right? Because then it's like, okay, so like I'm either eating too much of it or I need to just bring it down. So that's going to be kind of like my May rabbit hole I go down and start researching with that. So I'm pretty excited for that nice little toy I got. But yeah, just thought I'd share that too. Again, everything's going great, feeling good. Day 5 was the easiest. Day 6 feels like, day 5 I still woke up a little, sore and achy. Today I woke up pretty good. I'm excited to get through the day, get through tomorrow, and I guess I shouldn't say get through it, kind of enjoy it, but I am excited to eat. I am very excited to eat. I'm going to be thawing out some meat right now, so again, I'll be around food, so it's going to be hard today, because I'm feeling so good, so I want to eat. But tomorrow I'll place an order of food through Instacart, just with the virus going on, and probably meal prep the back half of the day and have a really good dinner, which I'm still undecided what I want. I do know if I can get my hands on a watermelon. I had a friend who has done 7-day fast before, and he suggested, like, he's a big fan of breaking your fast with a watermelon. Not a whole watermelon, but having some watermelon in you. Obviously, I would break my ketosis. At least I'm assuming it would. I guess based on how much I would have. But I guess that's something I can measure now with the device. And but I think I'm gonna go that route if I get my hands on a watermelon, and then just maybe a light meal, and then have a kind of a refeed the next day of introducing food smartly. Because that's big, right? Because if you just kind of indulge in a bunch of food, your gut's not ready for that, so it's just gonna literally just shoot right through you, because it's just too much stress on your gut. So you have to slowly reintroduce foods, and I'm trying to find that balance of, like, since I will be doing this again, it's kind of just, this is my learning test run, I guess, of a 7-day fast. I think I've talked about, people have asked me if I'm taking metrics or anything, and I'm not. I didn't even check the weight, honestly. I kind of wanted to, but it was like, this, I just wanted to do it and experience it. And then I left a bunch of good notes. I'm doing these videos. I'll rewatch them, and then before I go into that next 7-day fast, whenever I decide to do that. So that's kind of like my thoughts right now. Enjoy the experience, take notes, and then fine tune it and come up with like a little more stricter protocol. I won't even say stricter, because I'm following a very strict protocol, but dialing things in even further, just because I like going deeper on things and experiencing it and then sharing it with everyone else. So if you have any questions as I finish up, I'll probably do another video tomorrow once I'm done, maybe of me eating and my first meal back after. But yeah, I'm feeling good, and I'm looking forward to sending it the next couple days and finishing this out strong. Alright.